Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Casey here with howtoplaystock.com and investorsinvestingtips.com. If you haven't been to the site, go ahead and check it out. There's a link here in the upper left-hand corner, my left. Anyways, getting back to the video series here on annuities. This is the second part of that, and we're going to go ahead and cover the comparison with annuities and returns that you get based off of annuities, and compare that to like a certificate of deposit and bonds. Okay, and I'm going to show you just what your return is on an annual basis based off of a $500,000 investment. Alright, so you can kind of get an idea of just how powerful annuities are and why you want to throw those into your plan for retirement. Alright, so here it is. This is $500,000 investment. A certificate of deposit, alright, usually pays roughly about 0.23% or 23 basis points. Now they vary a little bit if you go out and check Google and see who all offers certificate of deposits, but I can tell you right now, the interest rates, with interest rates being like almost zero for the last 8 years, your return on a certificate of deposit is pretty much nothing. I mean, so you're not really getting a whole lot. Basically, it would come down to about $95.80 a month that you would get on a $500,000 investment. That's $1,149 a year before taxes. Okay, so hold on. Don't spend it all in one place. I mean, honestly, that's ridiculous. You almost gotta laugh at it because it's so ridiculous. So you can tell right there, certificate of deposits really, as long as interest rates are low, they're not a good instrument to use. The other thing is the risk with them is that you're giving your money over to a bank. Alright, that bank goes under, guess what? Your certificate of deposit doesn't exist. They won't give it back to you. You'll be lucky if you do. So that's the risk with certificate of deposits. And that's your return, $1,149 a year on $500,000 investment. It's pathetic. This second one here is bonds. Alright, government debt, corporate debt, stuff of that nature. Return on bonds usually is around 3% a year. On $500,000, if that's all you were invested in, you would be getting about $15,000 a year. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Not a whole lot, but it's a little bit better. Now the problem with bonds, though, is the risk that exists there is if interest rates rise, okay, and interest rates go up from where they are right now, there is the possibility that it causes the value of bonds to shrink. Okay, and it's not, I wouldn't even say it's really a possibility, it's fact. Alright, so when interest rates rise, historically it's a fact that bonds, when the interest rates rise, the bonds are going to shrink in value. Well, you don't want that if you're invested at $500,000 in bonds, because if the interest rates do rise, and that's completely out of your control, then you're going to start losing money on your initial value. Not to mention, you're only making $15,000 a year. Okay, so I would stay clear of that. When it comes to looking for something that you want to retire on and put most of your money into. And the third one here is the immediate annuity, like we covered in the first part of this series. And this one, guys, this is why it's so powerful. You're making immediate annuities. Normally, they offer about a 6.5 to 8% return. It varies depending on what insurance company you go with, but that's about an average return on an immediate annuity. So a 6.5 to 8% return, you're getting about $2,725 a month, and that is guaranteed lifetime income. Can you imagine if you had $2,725 a month coming in every single month for the rest of your life, guaranteed? I mean, that, you want to talk about financial freedom, that is financial freedom right there. I mean, of course you're going to have to live below your means a little bit maybe, because that only comes to about $32,700 a year, okay? And we're not taking into consideration that you might get some Social Security benefits on top of that. And I mean, that still though, that's not too bad. That's, I mean, I could definitely live on $2,725 a month for the rest of my life, especially, you know, if I'm in my 70s, because my house I'm probably going to downsize. You know, just being older, you don't want to work as much, you want to just kind of relax. So, you know, your lifestyle, I would imagine, would probably, you would downgrade it a little bit, so that you can live more comfortably on maybe, say, $2,725 a month or $32,700 a year. Now, of course, if you had more than this, you know, let's say you had like $1 million to invest, then that figure is going to be a lot higher. But that's immediate annuities, and that's a guaranteed lifetime income. All right, and I did the numbers on the returns for this. Basically, the immediate annuity, it gives you a 2,750% increase over certificate of deposits. Okay, it gives you a 118% increase over bonds without the risk that bonds come with. All right, so I mean, that it is in your face, man. Like, this is what you want to do, is go with an annuity. An immediate annuity is one option. The other is the deferred annuities, which we'll cover those in a different video because it's going to take a while to cover them. But that is the first type of annuity, and that's the difference between, you know, the returns on the immediate versus bonds and CDs. I'm trying to think here, what else I might have missed, if I missed anything on here. Yeah, it looks like that's about it, guys. So stay tuned, because I'm going to cover the deferred annuities in another video. There's 3 different types of deferred annuities that you can choose from, and again, I'll cover those in a different video because it's going to take a while to cover those, just simply because each different deferred annuity does something different. So with that being said, you guys have a good day. Keep grinding, keep investing, keep saving your money, and eventually, you know, you're going to get to a point where you've got a big enough nest egg that you can do something like this, okay? If you haven't watched any of my other videos, go back and check them out. And I've got a website, howtoplaystock.com, that you can check out. There's a link here in the top of the video. I also cover, you know, getting a portfolio together and getting that thing diversified enough to where, you know, you can stomach the big drops and the ups and downs in the markets. Helps you stay in the market a lot longer, so that you can actually start seeing some returns on your investments with your portfolio. But the reason why I'm saying that is because you want to eventually take the money from your portfolio and the returns that you're making off that, and basically, you know, at a certain point when you get to this number, or whatever your number is, you want to roll that over into an annuity. Okay? It's very powerful stuff. It's a good combination of 2 different strategies coming together and synergizing for you so that you can get that guaranteed lifetime income. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. And you guys, you know, like I said, just keep investing, keep grinding, staying positive, get your plan together, know your number for retirement, and I will meet you guys on the other end.